quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 3 off it. The Invincibles are 3 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Well, we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Overton from the nursery end. Can't get that outside the ring field. No. Terrible shot. Big edge. Where's that going?
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 5 runs added in the over. The Invincibles are 8 for none.
End of the
Wood, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
New bowler into the attack.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Hammond waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
That last last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Was quick onto that in the infield. 10 runs added there. The Invincibles are 18 for none.
The fourth over. The batting team are now 18 for none. 5 more balls for this bowler.
That's a confident appeal. Good shot, a beauty.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Dawson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Invincibles are 27 for none. Overton from the nursery end. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Everyone's gone up. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 5 off it. The Invincibles are 32 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
spirit with a massive shout. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Great shot for 6, moving along nicely and really starting to build this innings now.
Reply.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot through the gap.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edged. Eight runs added in that over. The Invincibles, 49 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Wood from the pavilion end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight to the fielder.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. What a shot. And he hit that one hard. No need to run.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's the over. The Invincibles are 61 for none.
End of the 8th over. The Oval Invincibles are now 61 for none.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added there. The Invincibles are 68 for none.
End of the over. The Oval Invincibles are now 68 for none.
Right armour is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Bowling fielders look really confident. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Times it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. doesn't beat the infield. Over, the Invincibles are 76 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Turner, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Nicked it. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Invincibles are 82 for 1.
The Oval Invincibles are now on 82 for 1.
Dawson, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Wow, that's missed the lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Dawson has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
End of the 12th over. The Oval Invincibles are now on 6 for 1.
Dawson from the nursery end. Misses everything.
Can he get the 50? One to get for 50.
The batter brings up his half.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Huge edge. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Overton coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over.
End of the over. The Invincibles are 99 for 2. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. 2 straight and punch through the leg side.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Turner shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Swept away but finds the fielder. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Cox got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
End of the sixth.
Wood, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Wood, the new bowler into the attack.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone! Good work catching that one. Out! What a screamer!
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Curran watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Curran taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Cuts that off well in the infield. Three added in that over. The Invincibles, 112 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Stone, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Cox edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nine runs added in that over. The Invincibles are 121 for 4.
End of the
Wood back on now.
Overall Invincibles are now on 1 for 4. Luke Wood, the new bowler into the attack, the London Spirit.
Massive outside edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough of it to go for 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Smacks that away through the gap. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Thick edge. 16 runs added there. The Invincibles are 137 for 4.
End of the 18th over. The Oval Invincibles are now 137 for 4.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot through the gap. Perfectly timed. Doesn't beat the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Invincibles are now 149 for 4.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gone! Caught! And out! Oh, how did he get to that one?
Great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge edge. They've really polled the runs on in that innings. Not the best bowling, though. That's let the total get away from them. Such a big total to chase now. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Billings, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot, straight to gully. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Ten runs added there. The Spirit, 10 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Run and have no outs.
Curran from the nursery end. Couldn't get it through the field. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Got that away nicely. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Brilliant diving stop. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Spirit, 12 for 1. Curran, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot, through the gap.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Misses. How did that not hit? No. Terrible shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
End of the 3rd over. London Spirit are now on 16 for 1.
Going with spin now.
Into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming into bat at number 4, the London Spirit.
Goes over the top with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
End of the over. London Spirit are now on 1 for 2.
Mahmood into the attack now from the nursery end. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
End of the 6th over.
Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Rashid Khan into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. The Spirit, 32 for 2.
With 70 balls remaining, London Spirit need 123 runs and have 2 out.
Khan from the pavilion end. Edged.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge edge. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
End of the 8th.
Berendorf back into the attack.
7 for 2. Jason Berendorf, the new bowler, into the attack.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nine runs added in that over. The Spirit, a 46 for 2.
End of the 8th over. London Spirit are now on 6 for 2.
Going with pace now.
New bowler into the attack.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Spirit, 54 for 2.
With 55 balls remaining, London Spirit need 1 runs and have
Mahmood from the nursery end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Edge, but it drops safely. Over the Spirit, 56 for 2.
The required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the hit.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 8 off it. The Spirit, 64 for 2.
With 45 balls remaining, London Spirit need 1 runs and have 2 out.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Straight to the fielder. Gone, great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 4 off it. The Spirit, 68 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot, straight to gully. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Big edge, where's that going? That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
With 30
Mahmood from the nursery end.
Spirit need 4 runs and have 3 out.
Great shot, through the gap.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Billings, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. No. Terrible shot. Over the Spirit, a 90 for 3.
End of the over. London Spirit are now on 90 for 3.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Spirit, a 94 for 3.
End of the 16th over. London Spirit are now on 4 for 3.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Williamson waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. A shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Berendorf with a huge appeal.
One to get for 50.
Huge edge.
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The score is now 102 for 3.
current coming back into the attack.
Into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
Misses everything. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Big edge.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the runner.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's the over. The Spirit, 113 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. Have taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
Picked the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
Williamson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Spirit are 128 for 3.
End of the 18th over. London Spirit are now 128 for 3.
Khan coming into the attack from the pavilion end. thick edge. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Spirit are 136 for 3.
End of the night.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Five more balls for this bowler.
80 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home.
Have to go for it now.
Massive outside edge. This looks like it's all over now. 18 runs to win. Just need to bowl sensibly.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.